left hop when the pitcher releases the ball is wrong. Almost everyone teaches right, left, hop when the pitcher releases the ball. Coaches will say this so that players are down in their legs, ready for the ball to be hit. But that's not what the big leaguers do. Getting to this position when the pitcher releases the ball is way too early. Think about it. You don't know what direction the ball's gonna be hit until he actually hits it. The average human reaction time is somewhere around 0.2 of a second. By getting down in your legs early, you're just gonna be flat-footed. You ultimately have to wait to react until the ball is hit. So how do we get a perfect prep step like the big leaguers? Number one, stay low and rhythmic. Don't do some big hop. When the hitter makes contact with the baseball, that's when the toes land. This way you give your brain a split second to see where the ball's going so you can make a decision to move right or to move left. If you really want to get good at this, study other sports. Look at football, look at basketball. Look at the way that they're light on their feet, look at the way they defend. You'll never see someone in basketball or football guarding like this. So land soft on your toes when the hitter makes contact. As always, I'm Coach Rack. Let's grow.
Fingers down, palm forward. The last two steps are right and then left. And when we catch the ball, funnel it to your center. And when we shuffle, think about replacing the feet. This happens on every ground ball, but a lot of you are doing it wrong. So listen up, because if we fix it, then it's gonna make ground balls a lot easier. A lot of players are stepping into that ground ball like this, and that's the problem. That's because if we step in tall with this right leg, we're still off the ground. And remember, it's a ground ball. So here's the fix. With our last two steps, it's going to be right and then left. But when we step in right, we're gonna make sure we're stepping in low where our butt is just above our knee. And now my hands are basically already on the ground. Look, let me show you the difference. So instead of stepping in tall and then having to jab down, I'm already stepping in low, I'm already on the ground, so I can step in left, field the ball, and make the play. I'm Coach Murph, and I coach baseball.
Kane is in the building.
Already the show goes on all night. Till the morning we dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up, the show goes on. Alright, already the show goes on all night. Till the morning we dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see
If you watch any big leaguer, this is how they're fielding a routine ground ball that's hit straight at them. It looks like this. Right, left, field it. Right, left, throw. You can get all your kids doing that movement on time, in rhythm, confidently, you're gonna have a really good infielding team.
Place your feet. Good. Don't just swivel like this. You can place them. Okay. Good. Get that right foot to that left foot. Go. Good. There you go.
Right, left, alligator, point, knock, fire. Right, left, alligator, point, knock, fire. Right, left, alligator, point, knock, fire! Oh, snap! That was lit.
Look, we're gonna start here. I'm gonna roll the ball straight to you. Get around this cone, catch, come up, put it in that bucket. Go. Gain ground, forwards. Take a big step forward with that left foot. Faster with your feet. Get around it and chop those feet up.
There you go. Good. 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 You catch it, go down, set up, go. Okay. The reason for the ball drop is because it puts the fielder in perfect posture. See, I can roll ground balls all day long and you're out of posture and you still make the play. But to do a ball drop, you have to be flat back, chest down, hips high. Okay? It's very hard to do a ball drop like this. Deep, chest up, butt down. So it puts me in this posture, okay, where my hands are out in front, my elbows are out in front. And notice how everything's out in front. Now I'm working also center, working on the transfer and the 2-inch hop, the pick and the throw and the footwork coming out of the throw.
There's 2 kids I'm trying to recruit. Now, are you hungry or you just want something to eat? Now a hungry kid, he gonna make a mayonnaise sandwich, he gonna find a place to play, he gonna call all around to get in the gym, he gonna figure it out. But a kid who wants something to eat, he got a cabinet full of food, he just sitting at home waiting for somebody to cook it. He ain't trying to cook it. So does he practice? Yeah, because you ask him to. Does he work out? Yeah, because you know, like, come on, let's work out. But he ain't hungry. And so when you get to the Division I level, we gotta get guys who are hungry. We don't need guys who just want something to eat. But for a parent has to raise, you're raising 1 or 2 kids. You're either raising a wolf or a sheep. Now, you raise a sheep, you're gonna have to protect them all the time. And that's what's happening to parents. They wanna protect their kids all the time, because that's a sheep. You always gotta protect the sheep. You can't never leave a sheep alone. That's what it is. But other wolves will find some way to eat. And they have to realize that. Because struggle builds character. They're trying to take away the struggle and there's no character being built on them.
This is the easiest way to practice while you're home for Christmas break. And we don't even need our glove. All we're gonna do is get in our fielding position and relax our hand. Then all I'm doing is putting my wrist together and I'm dropping the ball. After it hits the ground, I'm going to kill the hop. I don't want this hop living any longer than it has to. Here, we wanna make sure our hand's going forward, not swiping or scooping up. Next, we'll just pivot to our forehand and do the same thing. Here, it's really important to train the eyes behind the ball. Now, same thing backhand. Here, I'm holding the ball in front of my throwing side foot and my hand is underneath. It's super simple, but those are the details that make up the routine plays. After, you can put on your glove and get reps against the wall. Just make sure it's okay with your parents, don't get me in trouble. And remember, if you can't do these simple drills well, then game grounders will be really hard. I'm Coach Murph, and I coach baseball.
Look, notice how I keep my arm down. Look, boom, arm down. That's it. It minimizes all the extra movement here. If I get too big, see what I mean? That's hard. That's a lot of movement to try to catch a ball here, especially when it gets choppy. Just let the arm hang. The only thing that I would tell you bring slightly back should be your fingers a little bit, not the shoulder. That's it. See how quiet that is? It's under control. There's no crazy movement here.
All right, every player at the College World Series can do this, so that means it's not impossible. We're talking about how to look more athletic when we're on the field, because there's a couple little things you can do that make you look way more athletic when you're on the field. The first one sounds really simple. It's your arm carriage. It's how you carry your arms when you're not doing anything. We don't stand there like this, where our arms don't move, and we just kind of wander. Your hands should always be active, always be doing something. Whether it's talking with your hands, holding your glove, not just holding your glove like this, being in control of your extremities, being in control of your arms and your hands. The second thing, either walk with a purpose or have a little bit of a rhythm, work it into a run or a bounce as you're going everywhere. Look like you're going somewhere with intent. Don't do one of these. The little half cool guy run doesn't work for most people because they're not fast enough to offset how slow they're moving. If you're gonna go somewhere, go there, especially when you're on a field. Look like you know where you're going. Last one's posture. We're not slugging our shoulders, walking around like this. Shoulders back, head up. Nothing on a field should take away your integrity. Even if you make a fool of yourself. Nothing embarrassing happens on a baseball field. Anybody who's been around the game has seen guys trip, fall, mess up, drop balls, do all kinds of stuff. It's only embarrassing if you let it be. And that's up here. Your presence, your posture are part of how you show yourself to the world. This is something that should be instilled in every player and every kid from a very young age. When you walk in, head up, be aware of your surroundings. Because ultimately, it all comes down to awareness, and guys who are aware tend to be better baseball players. I'm sorry, Shades. Hope that helps.
If you're a player or a parent and you want to get better, please just stick around because we can learn a lot from this. So beginning to end, we have a split step or a prep step, basically just hopping to be light on our feet so we can react to the ball. This ball is to our right, so he's planting left to push. Okay, he pushes, drives to his right, and now he's presenting the glove. Freaking love it. Okay, a lot of players like hiding their glove, like showing the back of their hand. Instead, he's showing the ball the pocket. He's showing the ball the pocket. All right. So then when he steps in low with his right leg, which 98% of the time is going to be the first foot leg to plant, he steps in low. That brings the glove low for a ground ball. We want to get closer to the ground. His eyes are close to the ground. This is freaking awesome so far. Now he's getting into his left foot plant, which is a rock step. His toes are up. They say rock step because like a rocking chair, or a gas pedal because when we field it, we're going to press down on those toes. I'll explain why in a second, but his gloves on the ground, working from the ground up. Balls bounce when they hit the dirt, so his glove goes up as well to kill that short hop. Boom. Nice. And now this left foot, left toes are pressing down. That is shifting his body. Do you see it? Shifting his body left, because that's where first base is. That's why we like to go right, left as our last two steps before we field. And then we get into our shuffles. Now his momentum's already working towards first base. He's set up properly behind the ball so that he could really get the momentum going. And what I love here is he stays low, staying low. This is all fundamental, by the way. Like, this isn't anything crazy, but I'm trying to break down the fundamentals so that everyone knows it makes sense and like practices this. So stays low, not standing up, staying in his legs, and this is beautiful. The one thing I would say here, though, is that he's probably leading with his hand out of his glove. See how the hand's kind of like pushing the ball away? I would rather have him kind of like lead with the elbow, staying tighter so this arm can flip up, and him just stay connected the whole time. He does do a good job of getting connected right here, so his arm's not like disconnected, which can happen a lot if you lead with the hand. But yeah, great job overall. We can all learn from this type of detail and just making the easy plays easy. That's what we got to do if we want to be a good fielder. Let's go.
These presentation habits are killing your infield play. Number one, if you flip the glove, you are eliminating adjustability. If you twist the glove, you are eliminating direction through your glove pattern. And if you raise your elbows really big, you're making yourself extremely choppy instead of smooth. We want that glove to present straight out of the left side with a quarter turn at the same time that the left heel lands. So here's how to fix it. Place a bucket in front of you and grab a Valley Training flat glove. Put a ball in the flat glove and work through your approach, trying to drop the ball directly in the bucket.
Remember, this rock step gets us here. I want you to place your foot here, okay? And then shuffle up, okay?
Hey guys, Moist Style Baseball here. So when we're fielding through backhand, one of the things that I see the kids that struggle with, they want to do this. They want to just swing the glove down this way. They're trying to work through the ground instead of working through the ball. Or they'll try to swing their shoulder this way and they end up smacking the ball when they field and they cross their feet. So instead, I have the kids grab their wrist and bring those fingers back. So when we get set up here, I'm going to work my way through this way and they roll nice and quiet forward instead of swinging the shoulder or smacking it down this way. Now that's where the money is. Hey guys, Moist Style Baseball, same thing. Two hands, the only difference, you're gonna keep the hand right next to it, okay? If you have the hands too far apart, go ahead and toss it hard. I'm gonna swing, it's gonna be hard for me to make a clean transfer, okay? And if you let the elbow come in this much, right, you're gonna bring it around this way. So keep it slightly out, toss it firm, out, and then right next to my throwing hand.
Baseball's not an egg. I don't want to catch it like an egg. There's no control of it. You get a lot of balls. I want to catch it. You ain't going to hurt the ball. So there you go. And it don't even have to be a foot. Even if it's 3 inches, it's just bam. It's just a nice little firm. The guy that catches the most balls in the game is the catcher. If he doesn't go, if he does that and makes a fastball sound soft, poof, poof, the pitcher's going to say, I don't want to throw to this guy. I want my 85 sounding 95. Right. Right? So anyway, same thing. I want, like I always talk about, I can hear a good infield. I can hear when spring training, when we're turning two and the ball enters the glove, no rattle. Pop, throws it to the second baseman. Pop, transfer, throw to first. Pop. I can look down and go pop, pop, pop instead of rattle, rattle, rattle. You know? I'm gonna throw you a couple here. through it. Good. So now when you stride out, try not to let your chest come with it. Withdraw the head, extend the hand. There you go.
Okay.
Try to get yourself so you don't feel like you're going top heavy on them, like that. Try to think more like when your heel's down like this, that it's that. Okay. So you have a nice little firm. You know what I mean? Where I'm here and here instead of here. Gotcha. You know what I'm saying? Now, there may be a time where you get us an extra inch by leaning at the very end, but if you get your head out over your glove and the ball's in the dirt and you get in this position and your face is out over your glove, you're not picking the ball. But if your face is behind it, you got more chance to pick the ball. Ready? Good throw. Good. Catch it with your face too. See my head? Try to catch it with your face every time. Every ball you catch, good. Every ball, when you're playing catch before the game and everything, every ball is thrown to you. Try to catch it with your face. You know what I mean? Yep. Boom. Getting good air. That's perfect. That's textbook. Good. Perfect. Catch it with your face. That boy Trey, staying through it now in the dirt. Perfect. Good action. A little bit more face behind it. So instead of your head coming out this way as the glove's back here, go ahead and let your face come in behind it. You know what I'm saying? You can see the ball go in the glove then. There you go. See that move? That's simple stuff, brother. Boy. Where's your face? You're not that cute. You ain't that cute. Uh-oh, change up. Good position. Tough one, pick it. Boy. That looks good. Hey, that's awesome. You feel it? I'm telling you, and that habit will get us out on replay too one day. It's gonna happen. Woo-hoo. I like it. Oh my goodness, he looks like a first baseman. Villar's play the other night was pretty sick, wasn't it? The one right here. Now, can I throw better than him with a fungo? Spin move. That'll, baby. All right, good job.
So you'll see a lot of players, they sit back, they wait, they get beat by a bad hop. But to get your players' feet moving and get their rhythm and their timing working through the baseball, a great way to practice that is to go choppy steps counterclockwise, as many as I can, and then when I get to the back of the cone, Coach Duke's gonna roll the ball. My job is to keep working around the cone so that once I hit, my right foot's gonna hit, my left foot's gonna hit, and my feet are gonna be moving towards first base. Again, you see kids, they go through their prep step, they sit and wait, as opposed to creating some rhythm. We talk about left foot timing all the time, and what that means is as I field it, my left foot's rolling into the ground as I'm fielding the baseball, and you'll see my feet never stop. So we'll do a full speed here. I'm gonna start in front, counterclockwise. I'm gonna work around the cones, set my feet, but notice I'm working on that left foot timing right here. So I'm fielding that baseball inside my left foot, and all my momentum and energy is taking me towards first base right there.
Thumb down, elbow out. Reason for that is if you load with your elbow in, thumb up, you get a little bit tied up going this way. You got to flip your glove to go this way, and you're not able to work your thumb up under the pitch very smoothly. But if you load thumb down, elbow out, you can control this back to the zone. You can control this back to the zone. You can work under the ball in a strong position with your thumb down, and you can control the top of the zone.
Skill is this: right, left, catch, right, left, throw. If you can get all 12 of your kids on your team to do that, you're gonna have a really good infielding team.
Hey guys, I get asked a lot of questions about making picks at first base, the proper way to get a forehand pick, the proper way to do a backhand pick. I got a simple and easy drill that you guys can do at home. You can have your players do it inside, in small areas. You can have them work on with tennis balls in their own bedroom. We don't need a glove for this drill, so we're gonna get rid of our glove, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a ball in my throwing hand. I'm gonna get my proper footwork on the base, heels on the bag. When I stride out to make a pick, the idea is that I stride to the throw, I get low, and I wanna bury my head behind my glove. All my weight is going from my back leg to my front leg, and I'm working through the ball. You'll see a lot of guys, they try to pick up, they pick across their body, but we want to pick in the exact direction that the ball's traveling. So again, I'm starting heels on the bag, I'm reading the throw first, I'm striding to the throw, and now as I get down low, my head's behind my glove and I'm working through it, almost like I'm raking my fingers across the grass. So it's gonna look just like this. You're gonna take a ball in your bare hand, you're gonna toss it up, stride out, and pick back through. Reset, now we can go forehand. Ball in the bare hand, toss it up, stride back through, and I missed it. So if you miss it, you wanna miss it back that way. If you miss it, you don't wanna miss it across your body or up in the air. Let's try that again. We're gonna go backhand first. Toss it up, backhand. Heels on the bag, toss it up, forehand. Your guys are gonna struggle with this at first. It's really tough to do with the bare hand. Once you get comfortable with the bare hand, it's gonna be that much easier when you get your glove on. Make a competition out of it. Have your